Okay, so I'm going to remove my 16:9 monitor and move it back into the E39 and take the old 4x3 and put it back on here. Why? Because I'm lame. That hole used to be this DVD player, my all-in-one. I was going to put the cassette mechanism back, but when I pulled it out of the box, it wasn't wrapped properly, thus the PCB cracked. So this is an Alpine unit. The 16:9 is made by Alpine plug-in cassette mechanism. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the cassette mechanism from this BMW C43 business cassette radio unit. There's the code. It's exactly the same thing. Alpine. Now the 4x3 is made by Philips, so that's obviously not going to work. That's what's cool about the Japanese units. Pioneer also uses a plug-in cassette mechanism, so you have the board, you unscrew it, plugs right in, screws in, bam, you've got a working cassette with a rotating head. So anyway, actually this one does not rotate, so it's got a fixed azimuth setting. So we're going to pull the screws out, and I will show you that the cassette mechanism is the same. Well, the reason why I want to play the cassette is because I want to play this cool little thing. And voila, guess what this is? It's my NKOTB cassette that I had when I was a lame middle school kid. Just to listen to NKOTB to bring back memories, since I don't know why they reformed, but just to be funny is really the main reason why I'm doing this. And I obviously can't play it in my 16:9 because there is no freaking unit back there right now. So what I'm going to do is actually pull the sports steering wheel and the 16:9 and the MK3 unit and throw them back all in the E39, because I thought I was going to sell it, but I decided to keep it. So I'm migrating everything back to the way that everything was. So I will get back to you once I pull this cover off this unit. Okay. I adjusted the camera setting. I set it for night, so that's why it was extremely bright. But anyway, just to show you that it's the same part number. This is the one from the 16:9, made by Alpine. GR75S42Y. GR75S42Y from this unit. So everything is interchangeable, so I'm going to put it in. So 4 little screws removed. One there, one there, one there, and one there. Be sure that you place some pressure on it when you remove it, so you do not possibly strip the Phillips like I almost did this one, because on these units, whether it's the Alpine or the Pioneers, the cassette mechanism is screwed on so tight just so that it doesn't vibrate and loosen up and fall off and cause malfunctions, blah blah blah. Or they just did that on purpose. So remove the 4 screws. All you do is just pull up on the unit. Voila. There it goes. Typically, when you're working on electronics, especially surface mount, you always want to be grounded so that you don't create a static buildup and zap any of the components, because even just a little static electrical shock will ruin any of these components and render your radio inoperable or cause it to do weird things. So anyway, who the hell listens to cassettes anyway? I do. Remove these screws, pull the unit out, plug it back in, and we've got tape. Okay, so Same exact setup, except this one is held by 3 screws, and there's your connector there. Notice how I didn't unplug it because I have an MK3, and we all know what happens to MK3s when you unplug it before it shuts down. Okay, so remove that screw there, and we're gonna play a tape. Okay. Eject. Stick a tape in there, like so. So we've got a tape in there, but it's not New Kids on the Block. I guess I erased it because they're lame. What is that? It's Journey. Moment. They're the things of. Oh no, the MK2 is back. Well, we're gonna switch it with this sucker. We're gonna switch it back. Okay, so I put the 16x9 back into the E39 and the sport steering wheel. I haven't hooked up the iBus wire because I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to pull the dash right now. So the only thing that works is the right side. The radio buttons don't work. And I still have to diagnose the wheel sensor problem. Which one it is. It's very intermittent. I might have to just clean the sensors like I did on my old E38. So, I'm gonna put the DVD player back through that slot and put everything back the way it used to be. Alright, so I have the 4x3 and the school bus steering wheel back on the E38. This unit was actually James's old unit from his 750, his Euro 750 IL. Very beautiful vehicle, by the way. And I'm going to play the BMW new owner audio program for the 740 IL. It also came with the BMW cellular telephone system for the CMT 3000 VR. Okay, anyway.
We want to congratulate you.
And thank you.
For selecting the new 740 IL, BMW's most outstanding luxury performance car. We're especially proud of this latest entry in a long and already exceptional line of 7 Series BMWs, because your 740 IL sets new standards in virtually every aspect of engineering and design, driving dynamics, elegance, and luxury.
Of course it does.
As you sit behind the wheel.
Anyway, my mechanism actually works. Probably the only one in the world that does. Ta-da!
You can see for yourself the number of comfort and convenience, security and...
Har 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 har.
102.7 Kiss FM is paying your bills.
Voila.